Or you gonna have to wait. I don't know what's up with that because you haven't been nowhere. So all the pants you did have, they should have still been clean. So you're gonna have to wait. I'm on the phone. Y'all gonna have to wait. It's not time to go yet. Hey, I am getting ready to do my makeup because I gotta make a run real quick. So I'm about to do my makeup and I'm about to do my hair and everything. So y'all get to see how I get ready. Let me show you my outfit. I'm an eclectic dresser, okay? So I have one like this. And excuse my bathroom. We have taken showers today and all our clothes are on the floor. But I have like a one piece on. It's like a one piece outfit, like with pants. And I have this like see-through like chiffon like dress on top of it. So when I'm done with the whole look, we'll go look in the mirror so you can see it all together because I know right now it's kind of hard to see. And my shoes, I'm like, hold on, let me show you my shoes. And my shoes are like some little rocker boots because I plan on wearing like my coins and my coin necklace and all that. So y'all get to see a nigga get ready. Thought we can do some other type of lives outside of me just running my fucking mouth all the time. So shout out to my cousin who did my twist for me because normally I do my own retwist, and if I have the funds then I'll go to the shop that started my dreads and let them like give me really cute updos. But you know, we quarantine and I'm on a budget because all my income is going towards the business. So it's either feeding me and the kids for that day, literally. It's like whatever readings I got that day, that's our food money. And then like the rest of the money I already had on the side is going towards bills and and investing in the business. So she did my twist and them shits is like immaculate, honey. So y'all get to see me lay my edges and shit and all of that. Y'all saw that picture I posted of my daughter, like, how you looking better than me in my own fucking house? So I had to get my shit together. So let's see, what does the madam start with? I'm putting all my jewelry and stuff on at the end. So just follow me. First thing I'm doing is putting on Eva Naturals Vitamin C Serum. I swear by this shit. I'm getting ready to start my own like list of stuff that you can buy off Amazon where you could click it and it's like all the shit I use, and that way you just automatically know where to get it from or whatever, and you can just buy it from there on Amazon because I have a Prime account. But this shit right here, I swear by it. Like this bottle almost out, but a bitch got another one. And so I already washed my face. Let me tell you what I used. Y'all already know I use my Sundar Skin Mud, but sometimes, or not sometimes, I use Sundar Skin Mud and I use CeraVe's renewing salicylic acid cleanser for normal skin. And then I use Neutrogena Naturals Fresh Cleansing and Makeup Remover. Those are like my alternate because my skin, like most people's skin, picks up on things that I use and will like outsmart the product. So I have to like kind of switch it up sometimes. So my handmade face wash with the turmeric and the Gotu Kola, which is like Pennywort and shit, it's like a hoodoo based skincare system. So that's what I use on my face, and then I use those other things. So I don't have lashes on, which are like necessary as fuck, but we're gonna try to still look cute without my lashes because I love my lashes. My eyes are like they're the windows to the soul. So I gotta keep them motherfucking drapes on them. Gotta keep my motherfucking drapes on them. But we bald in the face today. But I feel like you could really see my face now that I don't have my lashes on. Like there's not a feature hidden. I do not have my brows plucked, but guess what? Who gives a fuck? So I have two different moisturizers. I have CeraVe Ultra Light Moisturizing Lotion with sunscreen. It has SPF 30 in it for normal to oily skin. Really mattifying. So if you're worried about, if you know you have acne prone skin but you hear all the time you still need to moisturize and you get scared about that shit, then this type of shit is mattifying. So it's great for moisture. It protects your skin from damage. And when I say damage, yes, black people, we don't burn in the sun like white folks do, but hyperpigmentation is like if the sun was the oven. I'll put it like this. We already have like carbon energy in us, heat conducting energy within us, right? So you know when you're cooking a pizza and you think all you gotta do is cut it off, but you can leave that motherfucker in there. Psych your mind, make your booty shine, because when you go get that motherfucking pizza up out of there, it's burnt. And you like, I cut it off. And it's like, yeah, but it was still cooking even though it was off. It was still, you know, surrounded by all that heat, so it's still cooking. That's kind of how my spirit understands my skin when it comes to the sun. Like, I already have hyperpigmentation. I scar very easily. So when I go outside, the sun can further cook those areas that are already dark. So I naturally am going to tan, but the parts that's dark, they're going to get darker. So in order to protect that from happening so that you get the most out of your skincare, you want to put an SPF on. So if I'm not using CeraVe, then I'm using, like right now, Cetaphil Pro Derma Control Oil Absorbing Moisturizer with SPF 30. I always get the highest because I do glycolic peels on myself. That is one of my skincare secrets. I do go ahead and slough off that whole first layer, and then I let my skin heal over the course of the week when I'm not wearing makeup in the house and shit. And so what's happening is all the bad skin is falling off, scabbing off. So sometimes I'll get on live and it'll look like I have like scabs. I know that. But that's because, you know, my skin is rejuvenating itself. And when that sloughs off, it's like a brand new fucking face. So ta-da, that's what I be doing. Alright, so we just moisturize. Next thing I do is prime. I'm running out of my primer. I'm using Milani Prime Perfection Face Primer. I like this shit. I don't know why I like this shit, but I got it from CVS. Ooh, and I'm almost out. But you don't need much. I use about that much. That is a lot, but oh well. For the sake of what I'm doing today, I think I might need it. So I'll go ahead and I dab it around. Yeah, that was a lot. Well, fuck it. And then I work that in. Work that in. Shit. Did I ever put the SPF on? I'm up here talking to y'all and I'm like, did I put my moisturizer on? If I didn't, just a real quick little dab real quick. But all that shit before you put on your makeup makes a world of a difference if you want to have a smoother finish. You know them girls that be on the gram and they be looking like flawless. Of course filters have a lot to do with that shit too. But your natural filter, like you really shouldn't need a filter if you got makeup on, because technically that is a filter. Let's keep it real. So if you put a filter on, like a digital filter on top of a natural filter, then you flawless. But sometimes bitches got their regular filter on, they put a digital filter on, and they still be looking fucked up. So this is the situation. Their skin was most likely not prepped properly in the beginning. Now, trying to move fast and shit, you know, they like the time nigga. So I normally like be leaving with my makeup in my purse in case I end up spending the night over somebody's house or something like that. So I like to be able to wash my face, so I keep little travel size bottles of face wash and shit in my purse. All my makeup be in my purse, my edge control, my motherfucking toothbrush with the little thing, all that shit be in my purse. My purse look like, you know, you carry little bodies in it or something. And I don't give a fuck. We gotta make it do what it do. What I'm looking for is my pencil, cause I gotta show y'all how I draw my brows. But my pencils, they stay disappearing on a nigga, so bear with me while I try to locate my motherfucking pencil. Ooh. Don't mind me. Witchy shit. Eucalyptus jars in my bathroom from the last time I took a spiritual bath the other day. Oh, I know you motherfucking man. Where you at? We have to have that. That's my first step. I'm not one of the makeup, here we go, makeup people that do the makeup and then the brows. I don't know how they do that. Like my OCD be like, bitch, no. Get that shit out the way first. So I like to use them little $2.99, $1.99 pencils from the beauty supply store. Sharpen it as best you can. That makes all the difference in the type of line you draw. Let me see if it look better if this light is out. Alright, yeah, y'all can see a little bit better. So I'm gonna be looking right here because I have a mirror here, so just bear with me. I try to make sure my motherfucking brows is laid, because that really is what makes my face. This whole section right here determines if I'm cute or not. All this other shit, who gives a fuck? It's my eyes in that whole area. So what I'm doing is now in the drawing process for me, it's ugly in the beginning, but we clean it up, and then at the end it's like I never made a mistake. So this is like the rough drafts section. You're actually just getting a feel for the shape of the brow you want to have. If you know you need to like pluck or whatever, and you're not able to, or you don't trust yourself, then you can actually kind of hide that with concealer. So what I'm doing is drawing the bottom. I always start with the bottom. I'm going. This brow over here got a mind of its fucking own, bitch. I don't know what she doing. She growing all types of ways, but that's why I'm finna get her ass all the way together. Remember, your brows are sisters, not twins. What? No, you don't. Can you hurry up? You only do that when I'm on the phone because you want to see what I'm doing. Kids, man. Now, if y'all expecting top-notch professionalism, don't come here. I am going to be on camera being who the fuck I am, because that's what made me who I am. Being true to who I am. So I ain't about to sit here and act like my kids don't get on my fucking nerves. They do sometimes. And it's still all love. I'm still gonna feed niggas, still gonna keep them looking good, still gonna buy their toys, still gonna pay these bills, still gonna be mom. But you know, every now and then, niggas get on my nerves. Can you put the top back down? And sanitize your nasty hands. That's how I roll my eyes. Every time I think I'm rolling both, it's just this one. I be looking like Forrest Whitaker and shit. That's how you know a bitch is really upset. Alright, so now I'm shading. Right? I already got my basic shade. This is what I do. So don't be trying to compare me to like Jackie Aina and all them. I'm not that. Okay? I'm a witch out here. I just be trying not to look like one. And you know they be saying that witches got a little look about them. The only thing witchy gonna be about me is my aesthetic. You understand? Like my coins and all the you know, regular little baddies don't wear shit like this. But when I wear it, it still look cool. Okay? It still look cool. And when I'm done my makeup, it's still gonna look flawless. You understand? That's me. That's just me doing me. You know what I mean? And you gotta let me do that. So what I like to do, we just in the drawing phase. So what I like to do is try to make sure I bring it all the way down to where the corner of my eye stop at. And that's right there. And then this one, right there. So then I do the little fake ass taper fade thing in the front to try to like make that blend a little bit better so that the front not sharp. Because when I used to do my brows and back in the day, I had them boxy ass, the boxes in the front. Like, these are brows. And I was like, oh, I had no fucking friends. Because they used to gas a bitch. But maybe that was the look back then. You know, back in the 90s even, they was doing that ratchet shit like the black lip liner by itself with chapstick. And that was the thing back there. But I wish I would see y'all with that MS-13 gang lip liner. I wish I fucking would. So you see that? And then I like taper it with my finger. It's truly an art. That's why I was like, y'all bitches got to see this. Y'all got to see what I do. And how I do what I do. Because I know it's a drastic difference. I still be looking, you know, like myself without makeup. But when I put my makeup on, a bitch be polished. You understand? Alright. So right now I'm just doing a little shading. You're going to find that it's really hard to get your brows where you want them. When you're not a pro. I'm not a pro. But when it's finished, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to have to sharpen this. What I don't like about this, always this brow. What you'll notice is that even though I'm doing the taper fade in the front, like this one was flawless to do it. It does it perfectly all the time right there. This brow gives me shit every time. And it'd be like a sharp ass line with a gray gradient. I don't like that. We can't have that. So excuse me. Without further ado, you know what I'm saying? I got to get her all the way together because she ain't acting right. Oh, I know that did not just happen to me. Did my fucking pencil sharpener try to give out on a bitch? I am Madam fucking Fibonacci. You don't get out on me. You do it. There you go. So then the trick is go a little bit harder in the part that you feel needs to be darker so that it can actually fill in. Yeah, I got a spoolie. I'll do all that at the end. You'll see. My brows are nowhere near done. This is just the first part. Alright, there you go. That's a little bit better. Alright, so I'm doing that. And then what I do, that's just the bait, that's just the foundation of the brow. We're not done with it, but we about to keep going. Because I got other shit to show you. And other shit to do in a certain period of time. Alright, so then the next step for me, and again, I'm not no guru, so I'm not on here to, it's a how-to, but it's more to say how to do it like me, as opposed to how to do it at all. You know, I'm sure there's more than one way to skin a cat, and all the pros is gonna be like, you should be using a QS 37.3 and blending it with, and you know, you get what you pay for. And bitch, I use both high-end and low-end together. This is good old LA Girl Pro concealer in Fawn. Okay, that what I drew my brows with was a regular ass and 99-cent pencil. All right, next thing I like to do is make it look like I did tweeze. So I put this concealer that's a little light right up under there. You'll see what happens in a second. And I put that right up under there, like so. You see, and so you put enough of it to where with the naked eye you can't see that there's little hair right there if you haven't been don't have the ability to get tweezed yet. And then you gotta blend that in. So then what I like to do, my nails are a lot longer than they normally are, even with this style. They've grown out. So what I like to do is then blend that shit in like that. Okay, and you'll find yourself refixing your ends, reestablishing the ends. That is normal. Pencil them off like that, and then we got the like that. You know what I mean? So then I'm gonna go like boom, 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 boom. It's probably the most ghetto makeup tutorial ever. So I'm saying boom, boom, blase, blase, period, bird. So then I do that, right? Next thing I like to do to solidify my brow, I have motherfucking concealer mascara that I really can't use anymore because it's not that much left in it. So it's just enough to get it wet, but not enough for it to actually do nothing for my lashes. So that's what it looked like. Really nothing really on it, but it's enough on there for it to like make that brow pop a little bit better and comb it in some. So I do that, and then I come over here, do it on this motherfucking side too. The face is an equal sign. Whatever you do to one side, just go ahead and do it to the other side. Even if it was a mistake, then it don't look like one. Okay, you learn that in mathematics. The other side got to be equivalent to the other side. Okay, period. Purr. I have to say period for those of you who don't know what purr is. But one day you'll get it and we won't have to do that. Alright, boom. Brows is good enough for the day. Remember, they sisters, not twins. Now, next thing I like to do, let's get ready to do this face. Okay, I like to use the RT200. Got this whole from CVS. Okay, Walgreens got them too. Little fake ass little kabuki thing. I got a couple of these, like a couple of these. But this my hole right here. This is the one. This is my bottom bitch. So I got that, and I use Fenty. I use the Pro Filter though, because her first one. And I'll show you when we're done. I'll show you, give y'all a tour of my medicine cabinet. It's embarrassing, but it's like a CVS in this hole. Because I done tried so many different, you know, foundations. But this one is, like I said, the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Longwear Foundation. It's the Pro Filter brand, and it's $3.85. That's my color. All right, because I have combination skin. Let's talk about that. Even though my skin is oily, wearing mattifying foundations actually look really bad on me. So I have to wear something that still respects the fact that there are places on my skin that are moisture, that, you know, hold moisture. Here, 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 you know, T-zones. So I put about that much on the start. Dab it. Boom, 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 boom. bottom, just get that whole, like, you know, little dot everywhere that I want it to go. This ensures equal distribution. When you just go ahead and dot it first, because then you disperse wherever you dot it, and then you know, you don't get that weird ass, oh, you forgot a spot. You don't get that shit, because everything has a dot that's gonna spread out. So I do that. First thing I like to do, I do stippling stuff, right? Like I stipple in this area because I have really large pores. So I stipple. Oh, bitch, I got a little hush stash right now. Understand? I don't give a fuck. We gonna get that taken care of, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get that taken care of in another video. Maybe y'all could watch the madam get rid of her hush stash. Okay. Usually I have lashes on, but I don't. I got a fucking lashes on, but it's alright. We're gonna make it 2 and fucking 2. Yo, lashes be popping. Alright. Blending. Just getting it all around there now. Alright, this is layer 1. You do that if you like the way layer 1 looks, you can leave it like that. So if I'm going to like grocery store, I'm a Virgo, so I can't even go somewhere real quick looking any type of way. Like I might just hurry and put a little layer on real quick for Libra moon, so you know Libra's ruled by Venus. I'll be real serious about my fucking appearance. Alright, so that's the first layer, but I can still see some of my pigmentation shining through. So then what I like to do, because I think today I feel like being flawless, since I don't have no fucking lashes on, we're going to have to try extra hard in this hole. So I'm going to put on another layer. About another pump and a half. You don't need a lot. Bow. Right? What I want you to notice is that when you put on foundation, your face just flattens. Okay? You lose all your dimensions. But you're about to see the madam do some true art, because I'm about to pull all my creeks and valleys back out. I have a very notable bone structure. I believe my family has really nice cheekbones. I like to pull that out. So I like to have what I call the Dracula cheekbones. So it'd be like super chiseled and shit. But not in a scary horror movie way. It just looks really dramatic. Because, you know, I'm a drama queen when it comes to my appearance. Alright. And this is not my hairstyle, but shit, it could be. This ain't my hairstyle. This is just put my hair up. So right now, a bitch is just dabbing and blending. And this is a rush job, so I'm doing this on purpose because I want you to see what my makeup be looking like when I'm rushing. When I'm not trying and that shit still, or when I'm not trying at my best and that shit still come out flawless, I be feeling really dope. I got somewhere to go, so I don't have time. And I got readings to do, people that paid. So I gotta hurry up. But one thing you can't skimp on, and I have a mole on my lip, right? For real, for real. Like, I try not to, like when I put foundation on it, I don't think you just, there you go. I have this little triangle thing on, so I don't know if you can see it, but I have a mole here. And what I like to do when I'm done putting my foundation on is wipe the makeup off my fucking mole. Cause bitch, who told her to hide? Bitch, me is beautiful and we need to wear to sit. So that's that. Alright. Blend all the way down here so you don't end up with the mask. Last thing you want is to have foundation on all right here, and try to get at least the front of the ear. Blend it in. Don't put the foundation on your whole ear. Okay? Just blend it back a little bit. Alright? Period. Then down here, right? Get it down there. Because what you don't want is be, hey girl, and it be like Rihanna right here, and then like Oprah Winfrey on the neck. So what you want to do, if you showing neck, bring it down on the neck. I'm not really showing much neck, and I do have black and white on. So the last thing I want is for my foundation to get on my white on my neck. So I'm not putting it down that far. But I am going to put it on the jawline and right up under the chin so that it's a flawless finish. Push it back on the ear so that when you look at me, everything is blending even into my extremities that come from the face, which will be the ears and the neck. So that's like that. Now, this is a very hydrating foundation, and I told you I have combination oily skin. So what I like to do, so what I like to do is get tissue put it on my face and do like this to get all the excess off of there. It'll also help mattify my foundation. It'll keep it from getting overly oily. If I just go ahead and take that excess off of there, it does not change the pigmentation. It does not change how it looks. It just mattifies it. See all that greasy? I don't do that. I don't like that greasy. Some girls like that. They're like, ooh, it's the dewy look. Okay, well, I don't do that. So you see that? Less greasy right here, right? Pew. Greasy. So then what I do is, pew, like that, real soft, real gently. I do all that, like that. Bow. Alright? That's all that came off. But yet my face is still fully covered. And we have powders and other shit we putting on, so don't worry about that. And then I just dab that, like I said, to keep control. Period. Now, next thing I like to do, time to get to my highlighting and contouring. This is the best part, because this is where I bring out where the highlighting is just saying, where does the sun hit my face first? Contouring is saying, where are the shadows? Light and shadows, even in makeup. So this is my one of my favorites. It's the Age Rewind. They didn't really have the best shade selection, so what I like to do is use their treatment concealer with a concealer that kind of somewhat matches, and I won't say matches my skin tone, but that's like about 2 shades brighter, so that I can get that light effect. And you'll see what I mean. And I kind of mix them up. I make my own colors. That's why I say makeup is really for artists. I make my own color. So I, boom, push that up a little bit. And then what I do is, because it's a dark circle eraser, I don't put it everywhere. I put it right here. Right? I put it right here. I got moles right here too, but we'll uncover them later. Alright, just to get that. And then what I like to do is bring it down only in the inside. The one thing I used to do is put concealer all over here. You see the girls that make the big triangles and shit? I learned you're not supposed to do that. And I'll show you why in a second. But then what I like to do, I like a dramatic nose. So, no, I'm not trying to make my nose less bulbous. I like to try to make it fit the overall structure of my bone structure when I'm done with my makeup, because I'm going to chisel my cheekbones. So what you'll notice is that if the cheekbones are sharp but the nose is soft, it should just look weird. You want everything like bad bitch, right? So I go ahead and put a little bit of that light right there. I put a little bit of that light right there. I put a little light here. I put a little light there. Period, poo. And I walk out like this because I'm a tribal bitch. Like, I'm joking. Then this is NARS, and this is in the color Biscuit. It's their Radiant Creamy Concealer. Biscuit is way lighter than me, but I'm making colors, so I'm not done. I do this on purpose. So when I do that just to kind of give that a little extra pigment, because this is really, the other one was really yellow, if you can't notice, but you'll see what it looks like when I'm done blending it out. People need to be honest about makeup. Like, it's really messy and ugly when it's coming together, but the end is a masterpiece, so you can't judge it until it's finished. So then I like put the color on there that's a little bit closer to my skin tone, just on top, and I'm running out. So I'm like, bitch, how dare you run out on me in the middle of a live? Are you fucking crazy? Are you crazy? I talk my shit, now she working. So I put it right there. Put it right there, put it right there, put it right there, put it right there. Bow. Now, it's time to blend it out. Oh, that wind is blowing. I'm so excited to go outside. Let me show y'all the brush I use for my concealer. Remember, everything's in my purse. I use one of these, like, angle brushes, because it's just easier to angle it, literally. I do like this, right? And go ahead and flatten it in. Flatten it into my face, and then I drag it out, and then I drag it out. When you go ahead and already have it like all right there, son, it just be cakey. You put it just here and here, and you make that 90-degree angle of the triangle, and then drag it out, and then it'll have a softer blend going into this side. That's what I learned, because I used to make the other mistake too. So I do like that, and I drag it out, blend it out, like that. Alright, so we will see when we're done. It's about to get scary because I gotta put the setting powder on it and it's gonna be like super ghosty, but you'll see. It ain't gonna be like that forever. So then boom, dragging it out. I have the like old lady like smile lines under my eyes, right? So I like to put, I have to hurry up, and finish this and then put the powder on top so I don't get too much creasing, but I always get creasing. That's just something I can never get away from. Bring that down like that. This. Like this. Y'all, now wait. Next thing I do, I have to set it. So, where's my Huda Beauty? This is my bitch, Huda Beauty. I used Huda Beauty and Blondie for my highlighting setting powder. So I shake it up till it's like that. I use a lot. I dip it like that, tap it a little bit like that, right? And then what's in the top is really what all we'll be needing for the rest of the face. So I will go ahead and I'm baking at this point. This is baking powder. So I'm just gonna set that on there so it can just chill out for a second. And I kind of blend it in too so that it solidifies well, it sets it well. And this has somewhat of a yellow pigment to it, so it kind of supports the look I'm going for. And we'll bring it all together at the end. Put it down that bridge. Put it here, I'll put it here on my chin. And then I'll put it here. Right in the middle. Right? Boom, boom, boom. I then take a little bit, that highlighted section under the brow. I'll go ahead and solidify that. So that, because I have really oily skin, I have to do all of that so that all this stuff don't start running into each other later on in the middle of the day. So then, boom, that's just my highlighting section. So then the next thing I do is start to create my contour. I use LA Colors. I got this from my motherfucking, well, we're not done yet, but I got this from my fucking Family Dollar for $6, I want to say. Either 6 or like $10. Like, my beauty be on a budget. Even my Fenty is only $35. Like, bitch, I used to be that girl spending like, I can go, well, honestly, I'm still that girl. When I got the funds, I can go to MAC and just on a basic face, I spend like $250. But when I say a bitch be slaying though, it'd be well worth the coin. So then what I use for my contour is a brush like this. Fluffier though. This is just me though. And again, I'm working with my budget. So I like to use this one for my contour. Nice and brown. Even though we do have other browns we can make work for us, mainly these two. They're like my emergency pot. This is my go-to though. I love that color, that chocolate mocha shit. So this is where it gets fun. Now I'm going to actually recreate the bone structure of my face. So let's start with the nose. I'm going onto the sides of that highlight and I'm creating a shadow. Okay. I go up into this area right here of the brow because we want it to, at least for me, I like for my whole brow or my nose to go like boom. Like all of this is part of my nose, not just this. I'm trying to create a shadow. So I go ahead and chisel that up at the top. I chisel that on the sides. Right? You see already. See the difference? We're pulling it in. But you wait till I'm done with my cheekbones and shit. Who the fuck told this to close when I got these long ass nails and shit embarrassing me on the goddamn live? You don't open up and act like, whose side are you on? There we go. That's all you gotta say. Whose side are you on? You know, make shit choose. Now go ahead. Do the other side. Alright. Come up from out of there. And I come down. Over here. Go down at the bottom. And I sometimes make a little line of darkness right there. Now when you notice that your light is not as bright, then you go back down with the light or the powder brush that you use to highlight with to kind of open that up some. And then go back and tweak it. Like so. What? Fucking. I won't tell a bitch she had a booger in her nose. But yeah. That's that. So that's my nose. Cheekbone time. So. I'll do like this. Like they all do. Purr. And then I see my line. You probably don't see my line, but it's already right there. It's already naturally there. I just accentuate it. Harder strokes in my pocket, lighter pats down as I go into the cheek. And then I'll blend it all at the end. So don't worry if it looks like it's hard lines right now. We're not done. I'm going like this. I look in the mirror so I can see how it's angling itself. And really the only reason I'm bringing it this far down is so I can get symmetrical with my cheekbone up here. So it's just a tactic for me. I don't recommend it if you don't need to, but I know how to fix that. So now I like to also create a shadow where I get those smile lines at, because they're annoying. So now I go ahead and brush that back. I do a brush back though, like that. Then what I do is I go all around the top. Now here's a trick about your forehead. If you got like a 8 head like me, you can make your forehead look smaller by casting shadows. That's really all I'm doing when I contour. Witchy terms. We're casting shadows. So look, I go like this over my temple. I come around. This is what I do though. So again, I don't want to hear none of that. You ain't supposed to get your ass from out of here then. You fucking professional. So then what I do is this. Okay. But I keep that little ball of light right there. And I just kind of blend the outsides of it. So I'm creating a smaller looking forehead. And you'll see it when I get off this little shit and I take a picture. But then I go along my jawline. Make it chisel. So I go bow up under there. Okay, because I like for this to be like just a little glow of light. So I go all around that. Shadows here. Like this. Then this is the other fun part. Then what I like to do, first I'm going to go ahead and start dusting off some of the bacon that I was doing. We got to start blending everything in. Then what I like to do is an all over face powder that kind of ties all my shadows and sunlight together. And I typically use what's left of my MAC Studio Fix powder. It's almost gone, so fuck it. I just let it be what I use to blend everything. I have a totally different brush now. It's not angled. It's completely puffy. Just go around there and I pull it all together. So all my lights and my darks that are weirdly, like that aren't fully blended, this blends it all. So I go over everything with this because it's an all over face color that it's not too bright where it takes the shadows away, because as you can see they're still there. And it's not too dark where it compromises the highlight job. So it's like a good in-between color for the whole face. And I do that to tie it all in. You see some girls do a highlight and contour job and that shit, like I said, be sharp. And you be like, damn, bitch, like you meant that. So I want to look like a fucking Barbie doll. Okay, I want to look like I woke up. Well, technically I did wake up with my bones chiseled this way. I'm just accentuating it. I'm making you see it a lot more. I'm making you see it my way. Alright. Solidifying everything. And that's all makeup is, for real. Make the world see you your way. How do you see yourself? So then boom. Put it back on there. Then what I like to do, and you're going to find yourself dipping back and forth in your contour palette even after you're done like with the blending thing, just because you want to make sure it's not too, you know. And I don't go all the way down now. Now I'm just staying right here. Staying right here. So now I know where my pockets are. I'm going back over the parts of the nose that look like they were losing their shadow because of everything that was going on. And it's not as much on the brush as you think. I'm literally doing like this. and then doing my thing. Just enough to kind of just reinforce it, but not put too much shit on your face. Then, we at the end now. Then what I like to do is my golden split, okay? So this is a highlight stick that I got from Honey Cosmetics in Baltimore at Security Mall. They was my shit. Them and the nail salon that's behind them. So then what I'm doing now is, do I want to do this first or my blush? No, I normally do my blush. Alright, so this blush brush needs to be different, but it's all I got, so it's what I use. It's from Bare Essentials, I think that's what it's called. And that with the old, I used to use them back in the day, and so I still had a brush, and I just refused to throw it away. It was like a $60 brush. But this is what I use for my blush, and I actually use a blush duo by Nick Cack New York. Real cheap shit. That I got from, what, the beauty spot store for like $4.99 or some shit. Alright, it's going to get scary, but just bear with me. I do like this. This kind of brings back warmth into the face. I do both a mix of the pink and orange. And I'm really light with it. Here. Apples on my cheeks. And I bring it up here. Apples now. Apples on my cheeks. I put mine up here on the cheekbone. Yeah, that shit. Bare minimals. My kids laugh when I do this part, and I'll be so serious. I'll be like, get the fuck out the bathroom. Y'all always fucking think something funny. I'm a Leo. Don't fucking laugh at me. Leo on the inside, if you didn't know. Alright. And then, boom. Then I'll pull this out. Because I like that pink and that peach to kind of blend with this. This is copper colored highlight. Not gold or none of that. Like copper. It's so fucking pretty. When I run out, I'm gonna cry. So I like to put it here. And yes, I put a lot on, so just bear with me. I'm one of those that don't think you could do too much with highlight because it's what's full. I want you to be seen, motherfucker. I put it on my nose, and I'm going to blend it in, so just chill out. But I put it on my nose. Oh my gosh, why is so much coming out? This one is coming out a lot. But I can just blend that out. You don't want to be looking like the motherfucking Tin Man on the Wiz. Because you got all that motherfucking gold on your nose. At least I don't. If that's your flavor, do your thing, Twinkle Toes. Ooh. That motherfucker was coming out. I gotta be real light with it now because it was coming out and it normally don't. And I put this here because this is my pineal gland, and that's where the sun is gonna hit at. Okay, so I like that. I like to have my little airbender area of copperness. Okay, that's just me. And don't worry, I'll come back and fix my nose in a second. But I'll put it here too, I'll put it there too, I'll put it there, I'll put it there. Then what I do is, we gotta make it all come together. So then what I do is, I just blend the edges of it out so it don't look too harsh on the nose. Calm it down a little bit. Calm it down just a little bit. Okay, we're just calming it down. That's it. That's all we doing. She got a little height. That's all. She really wanted to be seen. I'm trying to tell her that y'all synced. Y'all synced it already. You know, she ain't got to do the more. If you haven't noticed, your contour brush is good for calming shit down. So if you notice anything too bright, it's too bright. What I like to do is go back over it a little bit with the contour brush so that it's not too bright because I put a shadow on top of it. And that's it. That's that. Now, my lips. Do I have any lip gloss in this bitch? Because I'm not really a lipstick girl. But I might just put a... I really don't want to put a red lip on. Oh! I got my rose gold in my dress here. On my skirt, I mean. I should have a rose gold lip gloss in my pocket. So I thought. Where art thou? Oh, it's not in there anymore. Okay. Change of plans. I be buying so many lip glosses and they just love to conveniently find a way to go missing. And I have a feeling my daughter has it. I really do. Because that motherfucker was in his bathroom. Hey, cuzzo! Go see if there's a well, you know where any of my lip glosses are? Because I had a lip gloss in this bathroom and now it's missing. You seen any of my lip glosses? Sure. You got some lip gloss? I'm doing a live tutorial of makeup. And my motherfucking viewers is waiting on the lip gloss. Any of y'all seen the lip gloss? But anywho, we're gonna proceed. We're just gonna have to find something else for the sake of the video. Does it look like I'm finished? Not finished. Kids be rushing me, boy. Anyway, I have like so many and they're all good. I don't want to wear a red lip, but I have to. So the same shit that I put on my motherfucking eyebrows is what I be using for my lips. Because, yeah, like I said, I ain't no motherfucking. I ain't gonna get on here and make you spend a whole bunch of money if I ain't spending it. Thank you. It's a damn shame. Better not find out. Somebody got my shit. Better not find out. I'm just saying, like, why would you ask me if I'm finished and you see me in here, you know what I'm saying, looking like this? My hair ain't done. And my makeup clearly is not finished, at least in my opinion. So, I like to line the lip. It's like little Mexicans out in the MS-13 game. Okay. I'll get my chulo on. With my lip liner. And then I'm really not, I used to be a lipstick girl. I'm not a lipstick girl no more. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I put on gloss now. And I just use the liner to kind of accentuate my lip and pull it all in. All that pink and green matte lip and, you know, hugging people when it's on their shoulder and shit. I ain't got time for that. About to get this gloss. Period. It's almost done. It's almost done. Okay. Like I said, I normally have my lashes on, but I don't have lashes on, so we have to figure something else out. Let's see what it looks like if we try to draw some eyeliner on it and then put some mascara on my little baby lashes. This is by LA Colors. It's a liquid eyeliner. I'm just about to try to accentuate my eyes. That's the most important part for me. But the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and put my shadow on, because when I put the liner on, it's going to go on top of my shadow. So I use two different brushes. I use this for my eyeshadow, and I use one of these for my eyeshadows for blending. I actually use Trophy White, the Killawatt highlight by Rihanna Fenty, as a eyeshadow because it was so gold. And I was like, that's too gold for my highlight, like what I like to do. So I use copper highlight and I use gold on my lid. I always put gold on my lid. I don't know why. That's like, if you notice in all my pictures, I don't buy no other color. Like, no other color. So I'm going to go ahead and pat that on here like this. And then I'll blend it out at the end. To accentuate the eye, honey. Because I have a beautiful shaped eye. And we just can't leave it looking dead like this. So I'm going to accentuate my motherfucking eye a little bit better. Make it nice and gold. Okay. And then I'm going to blend it with this. Because you don't want all that, you know what I mean, that straight line. I don't like that. So I like blend it out and shit so I don't get none of that ugly shit going on with them corners and everything. Which everything is just doing what it got to do. The way it's supposed to do it. Then I'm going to do this. Because I don't have lashes on. So I got to create this illusion of thickness in this area. So, excuse me. I'll be right back. So this could be hella tricky. Yeah. Like so. See the difference? You see the difference? I do. I guess that's all that fucking matters. They say beauty in the eye of the beholder and all that cute philosophical shit. I'm almost done with this eye, and I'll be back. Got to concentrate. Alright. Then what I'm gonna do is put some motherfucking mascara on and try to fake like I got lashes. So here we go. You know what I don't play about is my eyeliner like being all the way down to the lash line. So if it look like I missed a spot, I'll go back, which I'm going to do in a second. Yeah, it is. This is the OG mascara. My mother was using this shit in the 90s. This and the OBI tampons. Oldie but goodies. Alright, and be careful with your blink now when you first put your mascaras on. Because what you would hate to do, I do it all the time. I think you cute and blink and you have them little dots right here. Boy, that shit piss you off, boy. Now what I'm going in is making sure that no skin is showing. There we go. Beneath that lash line. Cute. Alright. And now, what I normally like to do, because my face is pretty much done, but what I like to do is spray this or something on my fucking face so that the powders kind of don't look so, you know, I don't want my powders to look so fucking dry. And I don't think they do, but I think I'm gonna do it anyway. I spray it to see what it's streaming like. I miss my whole face. I fan it. Now I got it look like skin now. Now it's not looking so powdery and dry. It just kind of melts into the skin. Nah, I don't put no makeup on my moles because I have really oily skin, and at some point all of this is gonna start to blend. But I do have moles like here. And then the one I told you I like to take the makeup off of. Let me see if I can. I usually have a mole there. But no. I don't. I don't do that shit. Now, here go another ghetto trick. When you rushing in the motherfucking morning and you like and you ain't got time to be sitting there primping this shit, you better plug one of these holes up and what the fuck I be doing? Blow dries is for my face in this house. Not for no motherfucking hair. I'm blow drying dreads. What I look like doing that? It's for my face. Now, take this shit down. See what we can make of this. See what we can do with this. I feel like wearing it down is boring today. Maybe if I put all, I can put all my other jewels and stuff on too, so I can get the full picture. Am I the only one like that? Can't really see what you're working with. Gotta put everything else on. So then, boom. There go my coins. See how that just did that? Just the earring alone. Bow! Goddamn earring. Motherfucking Catalina wine mixer. But yeah, put that shit in there like that. Pow. Okay, coins. What's the matter? Need to coins. My coins. This is actually broken. But what I do is I take this hook and I put it behind a bead. Cause I'm unstoppable, bitch. What did I say? I said you will be warned. Period. You come into this house, you got a job. The fuck? Talking shit with these long ass nails trying to do that shit. Hold on. There you go. It ain't going nowhere. Don't do that. I fixed that. Boom. But it ain't over. I'm not one of them people that follow that. I mean, you got on gold, so you can't wear silver. Or you got on silver, so you shouldn't put on gold. I wear all them fucking coins. Because I fucking said so. And everything I put on has a meaning for me. So I'm going to have my crystal on. This is my amethyst. This is one of the first pieces I ever wrapped in my life. So it's my OG baby. And she hasn't left me yet. So I put her on. I have an Om symbol. And then I did find out my tribe that I come from on my father's side. The maternal, which is on my father's side, come from Ghana. And the tribe is Kusasi. Kusasi. But the crazy thing is, I had bought this before I found that out. So I was always wearing this Ghana mask on my neck. Then I found out my ancestry. And then, boom. It was like, bitch. But I was already wearing that. So, you know, this goes to show the stuff that you're interested in. You're interested in it for a reason. The whole time I'm wearing a Ghana mask on my face or on my neck, because on my paternal side, that's another thing, ancestrally speaking, you're not just your mom's side. You're not just the parent that raised you side. You also, whoever else fuck mom to make you. So you got to get to know that side too. And now I'm starting to dip into my dad's side, and that's that Kusasi tribe. So right now I am just adjusting it the way I want to wear it. I like my coins symmetrical across the collarbone. Okay. And then I put my mask here, my arm there, and then that. So that's my little get up every day. Now for my hairstyle. What is we gonna do? What I gonna do about this? Oh yeah, Shu told me I had to start wearing eagle eyes on my wrists and or ankles, and I had already bought this from Aura Candy. So it's a set of 2, but I had a tantrum because the elephant trunk got hooked on something, and I was in the middle of something. And you ever got mad because shit just not going right, and it get hooked on something, you just I had one of them moments. I just pop this shit. I just popped it. The whole beads and shit went everywhere. I was like, oh, look at what I've done. So now I just got one. That's the last Mohican of my evil eye charm. So pow, I keep it on. Now we do edges at the end. First thing I'm thinking, is this. Let's try a couple hairstyles, see what we like. Holding down the 2 in the front, pony. What y'all think? I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. That's my go-to. The hair down on the sides. Let me make sure it's symmetrical. Don't make it look crazy. Yeah, that's symmetrical. So I'm gonna do this. Damn it, we got a minute left. Come back. So I'm putting it up right now into a high pony is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling high pony with it pulling more towards the front. I like to create what I call a little spider on my head. So that's my spider. Y'all. So you still get a nice little look of the earrings. My hair isn't hiding that. Y'all. You like I do for you. Yeah. Hey, I think we're pretty much finished. That's typically what it takes for me to get ready when I want to take myself serious. But you know, I be getting all live because y'all like family. Nobody got time to be doing makeup every day for people they see all the time. I just don't be giving a fuck. But I'm getting ready to go on YouTube, and that's a whole nother world. So I gotta get ready to be having to put some shit on, put some shit together, my clothes and stuff. Speaking of my clothes, oh, I'm missing something. I am missing something. I can't go out here in these streets without my badge of protection. Gotta be careful because I don't ever want them to hit the ground. But my leggings, I don't go outside without these. I don't give a fuck if they match or not. The fuck? They're my deities with me. Now, let me see if we can.
Hey, mommy.
Look at this. Look at this, y'all.
Hey, y'all. Hey.
Ah! Hey, y'all.
Mommy's paw here. Hello.
Okay, why you always? Can you go? Can you come on now? Come on now. Go on.
Mommy, that's in my.
I don't want to hear all that. Y'all always reporting something. What I tell you about that, London? Nobody want to be friends with nobody that's always snitching and reporting shit.
There's a box right there.
Is that my staff? Oh my gosh, guys, we get to have like a. Didn't I tell y'all to clean up this hallway? Whose sock is that? And whose tissue is that? Like, what y'all live outside? Go handle it. What? She's dirty. Okay, let me see if I can turn it around and show y'all what I got on. Move. So, I'm wearing like this see-through little scarf thingy thing. These holes in the side are normal, I guess. I asked about it. I was like, is this supposed to be on the side? And I have on like little rocker boots because it's still kind of cold outside. And yeah, this is the type of shit I like to wear. Let me see if you can get a good view of my. I call this my spirit when I wear little stuff like this. I feel like when I walk, it's my spirit flowing in the wind and shit. But yeah, what you think? It's so me, right? Let's see if we can get some. Look at that. All in my crib. See if we get some sunlight so you can really see what my makeup turned out like. Matter of fact, we should just go outside. Let's go outside.
Okay, move.
Okay, come on. Oh wow, I have so many packages from Amazon, guys. We about to do some.
It's food.
We about to open some packages. We have a lot of packages. Oh, I smell crabs. You gonna leave my door open? You gonna leave my house door wide open, right? That's what you doing. Oh, shit. I thought that's what he was doing. Alright, I'm trying to get some sunlight. Y'all can see me in the sun. This is my first time outside in like a week, guys. Because I've been inside working. Y'all go play in the grass. That's y'all area. Y'all can play in the grass. Let's see. Can you see me? 'Cause I can't see y'all. It's so bright. Can y'all see me? It's so bright.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, here I am. How'd it turn out, guys? Do you like my makeup? Is it cute? But I wish you could see my little spirit thingy flowing, my train flowing in the back behind me. So witchy. Alright, guys. Where's London? Where's London at? Hey, London, let me talk to you real quick. Come here. Let me talk to you real quick. Kids. I'm trusting you to stay right here. You need to stay with him. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm trusting y'all to stay right here where I can see you from the living room window. Do you understand? I'm trying to let you be able to stretch your legs and have a good time without being stuck in the house. But I got to be able to trust you. Do you understand what I'm saying? All this on, chasing the squirrels and the birds, going around the corner and shit. If you do it again, you're not going outside by yourself for the rest of the summer, or spring and summer. Do you understand? Yeah. Which means you're on my time and you can only come out when I feel like it. Is that what you want? All right. Let's see about it. All right. So anyway, let's go in the house now and let's open up. Bye. Oh, let's see if you can see me walking in through the thingy. I want y'all to see my train. Can you see me walk? My train like blows in the wind. The train. Bitch. All right, so we're getting ready to go open these boxes while the kids are playing outside. All right, we're back in my crib. And I have that and that and that. What's in it? I don't know. I'm gonna find it. Whee! Motherfucking Christmas, bitch. That's why my Pepto bill be like hundreds of dollars, because it's daylight and niggas don't believe in the power of the sun. Let me get some scissors. What's happening? I need scissors. Oh, bitch. I need scissors. You sticking around?
No,
You leaving? You going home? So I was about to order food. Okay. Anyway. So. Oh. Here we go. Trying to get a good prop for the phone. And today, what we'll be using a prop, you know, since I don't have my own tripod. A good old case of foil. That's what's gonna hold this shit up. All right. Let's see. Is it sitting up now? Okay, it's sitting up. All right. Trying to see what I got, because I don't remember. Oh, this is my glycolic peel. So if anybody is trying to see what I use on my face outside of face wash, you know, like what's my skincare routine, it's totally different than the types of soaps that you use. It's like, what's your solid routine? One thing that'll never stop is my glycolic peels. I have to have it. My favorite one. And I actually went up about 10% as far as the concentration of it. Because I started out with like a 50. Oh shit. Started out with like a 50. And this is a 60 now. But I use the one by Divine Pro Skincare. So that's what I use. And that's what I'll be putting on my face. And I'll probably like show y'all how I do it when, you know, one night when I'm doing it. Shit, I'll probably do it tonight. What came in here? I don't know what this is. I be buying shit. That's what this quarantine will do to you. I bought this. Hey, cousin. I bought this. What is it? Must be for one of my rituals. I bought this. It's for root work. It is dirt from a Venus flytrap. Yes. It's peat moss, perlite, and vermiculite sand. I was using it in that cord cutting ritual. I will share with you what it does in another video, a more Hulu based video. But yeah, when I don't have access to certain soil or plants, then I actually shop around for farmers, which is why it came in this and not an Amazon package. I look around for people who grow plants themselves and have access to that soil and those herbs and things, and then I buys it. This is some good shit. That's some good shit. All right, and I'm hoping, is this my straw mat? It's either my straw mat or my staff, so let's see. Ooh. Okay. Forgot I don't have lashes on, so when I just did that, I thought I fucked my lashes up. And I'm like, oh shit, I don't have no lashes on. I'd be embarrassed if I had my lashes on. We gonna make it through. It's my wooden staff. My ancestors requested it. They told my godfather in an Ifa reading that they're requesting a wooden staff. And when I have to talk to them, they want me to summon them by knocking it on the ground. Pop, pop, pop. 3 solid knocks. So, let's see it. Let's motherfucking see it, bitch. If I can get it open. If I can get it to open now. Oh, I locked them in out the house. I hope that's that. They be making shit adult proof, don't it? Like, how I'ma steal it while it's in the mail? You ain't gotta do all that. Oh. 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 Yeah, this is supposed to be the one with the dragon head. Let's see it. Alright, so I guess that is the stand for it. Oh, allergies kicking in. Yeah, I am doing an unveiling. I was gonna do that anyway, but this kind of worked out. So, listening to spirit, I was gonna do my makeup, and something was like, just show them how you do it. And then when I came out the bathroom, all my shit was at the door. It's fucking beautiful. At least to me. My nose is running. The allergies. It ain't the Rona, it's just a little allergy season. Rona came out and made motherfuckers that get allergies forget they get allergies. Now they nose is running, they think they finna die. Your dumb ass. It ain't nothing but sperm from the plant fucking with you, that's all. You're just breathing in a little plant nut. That's all it is. Let's keep it a stack. Oh. Trying to get all the plastic off. Oh, I think I locked the door on my kids. Give me a second. Okay. This is the dragon head on it. Isn't it fucking beautiful? Oh, wow. So fucking detailed. Wood has a stand, it looks like, so if I'm not using it, I should be able to stand it up in this. So let's see if that's what it is. Oh, it's a cane, so I can get old and use this shit too. Bitch, hold up. Pimp named Slickback got to come in. Please believe me. Yeah, it's a bronze dragon head. Because, you know, I like to call myself the mother of dragons. We got the same hairstyle, don't we? We fly. We cute. They like it. Y'all? 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 Okay. Okay. I'm this motherfucking official now. Walking with a cane, ho. Period. Definitely doing a photo shoot with it. But yeah, that's what's going on. That was my unboxing. So make sure you nice and tight. We don't need no games. Don't play games. Don't play games. You with me now. And then we have, like I said, the glycolic pills. So I'll do like a video showing you how I do glycolic pills, and that's gonna be funny because them shits hurt sometimes. Like they get a little spicy on the face, and you be like, but you gotta let it happen. And then we'll do a live when I'm dressing the candles. This is a premium carnivorous potting mix. It's actually a hoodoo ingredient, so I'm using it for magic, not because I'm planning anything. It is dirt, literally, from Venus flytraps. And yeah, that's that. So, did we have fun, guys? A little day in the life of Madame Fibonacci. Did we have a good time? I'm just so loving my thing. Y'all gonna see this in like all my videos, and I'm just gonna be like chilling with it, like this and like this and like this and like this and like this. Get my practice in like this and like this and like this and like this and like this. You understand? Oh, that was fly. Alright, y'all. Well, I gotta order food for my family and myself, and I got 2 readings to do, and I have a course to help somebody that missed yesterday's class catch up on. So I got my night cut out for me, so I pretty much got dressed for nothing. It's the quarantine way. Wait, let's quarantine way. I'm out.